My name is Roland and I am a sales professional here at McCombs Toyota. Been here, I just celebrated my 1 year anniversary, July the 6th, so August, September, so a year and 2 months now, a long year and 2 months. My typical day, I actually, I actually work my system a little bit different. We're all different. But I don't normally stand outside, take ups. I do it just for a break here and there. But my typical day is actually on the phone. I have a lot of repeat customers, a lot of referrals. I'm on the internet team, so I actually like using the telephone rather than be out there in 100-degree weather. My typical role is being upbeat. I believe that people, they feel off of that and they thirst off of that and stuff, So my typical day of doing this is not only being on the phone, but pushing the younger guys so that they also have an upbeat. It's you want to sell a car every day. That's the main goal. One a day, just like the vitamin, but it doesn't always work out that way. So it's kind of easy to kind of fall in a little hole and stuff, But it's my typical road day and stuff, It's just staying upbeat, keeping the people that are in my life upbeat as well, though. So I think my favorite part about my job is when I meet a stranger, when I meet a new customer, doesn't know who I am, I don't know who they are, and they can actually sit here just like you. And by the time that we're done, when they purchased a vehicle, I've had customers that, Roland, can I take a picture of you? Roland, can I give you a hug? I've even had customers that where things didn't work out, or they didn't purchase because it wasn't the car that they wanted, or whatever the reasons. But I even have customers that haven't purchased that send me emails, that send me text messages, happy birthday, happy Labor Day and stuff, So it's important that when you meet people, they're strangers at the beginning, but yet they're beyond that when they leave those. So whether you want to call them friends and stuff, acquaintances, I love that. I love that part of the business. My favorite vehicle. When I first started here and I got access to the key track, I was playing with a lot of them. I played with the trucks, the Tundras. I've never been in one. Fell in love with the Tundra. I actually love the new 18 Camry though. I think it's awesome looking. But I actually drove an Avalon that we had here. It was a 2016 Avalon when I first started working here, and I probably drove it. We didn't sell it till like maybe 2 months, but I drove it like every day here. That even the other sales guys were asking me when my first payment was due because they were picking on me saying that it was my car. But I love the Avalon, but I kind of like the big monster vehicles, the trucks. The future looks like for Red McCombs. I don't think Red's going anywhere. I've like I said, back in the 90s, I worked for Red McCombs, and it was always what I remember back then, and what I hear now is that everybody's always aiming for Red McCombs. Everybody's, whether they're saying positive things, negative things, but it's always Red McCombs. So I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I think it's going to continue to prosper. I think Marsha's doing a really good job and stuff, pushing it out there and trying to keep everything upbeat though. So it's going to continue. In the things that I've done in my life, I've kept things real simple. And I told my old boss here when I first started working here, we were in a serious conversation, and I had told him real simple that if I smile at the end of the day, I'm going to be back tomorrow. I think it's customers, people can feed off of you. When you're troubled, people can tell that you're troubled. When you're happy, people can tell that you're happy. I don't take my work home, and I don't bring my home to work. But at the end of the day, every day, if I know that I've given it my very best, I can accept that with a smile, and I'll be back another day. But I think it's extremely important because people can feed off you, especially your customers. What else would I like to say? There's a lot of things that I'd love to say. I enjoy this, and you got to enjoy doing this. Either your passion, it can be half, or your passion can be a complete, dedication and stuff. And it's extremely important that you dedicate yourself to it, because if you don't give it everything that you have, at the end of the day, then it shouldn't be acceptable, because I could have done better. And I don't know if I learned that from sports or not when I played ball, but you get what you put in, and all the practices and everything that you do, the extra sweat and everything and stuff. It's extremely important that you feel that you've given it everything you have, even when you have failed though and lost of it. And it's almost the same thing as far as sports. It's the same thing as far as your job though. You got to put your heart and soul into it, and that's something that I can accept, and I've been living with since I started working here.